Alright, so I'm trying to finish this sucker this time around. And for this, I'm continuing to do the shadows on the body. I wanted to test some stuff out since everything is trial and error, so I was just dicking around. And what ended up happening was, like I mentioned in another video, I don't know, my program like started lagging, so I had to immediately like close out and then reopen it back up. And I wanted to make I don't know, the colors pop more or something, so I started adding more darkness to the thigh. Ow. Which took forever. There was a lot I wasn't pleased with. I don't know how this is gonna go, to be honest. I'm watching the work I did today, but in fast forward, so it's kind of weird. So I think I was doing this junk for like, oh, look at that, it froze. So it didn't freeze, it like lagged again, so I had to exit out. I think I was I think I was working on this for like 2 hours plus today. I don't think it was 3 hours though. I think it was 2 hours? It probably was like 2 hours and 30 minutes. But I fast forwarded down to like what, 12 minutes or so, something like that. I don't even remember. But I was trying to get the wood to look more woodish, but I'm like, I didn't feel like trying to make like different saturations of brown to kind of give it like a gradient effect. I was like, you know what, I'm not even up to that right now. Like I don't even remember how to even do that. So I was like, you know what, let me just stick with having 3 shades of brown for this sucker. And I don't know. I guess that piece came out better than the piece in the other corner. But everything is trial and error, so I don't even know. You know what I'm saying? Like, I must admit though, I am quite impressed with how this came out once I got it done. I don't know, as I was working on it, I got more balls. I was like, no, let me try doing some other crap with this crap and see how this crap comes out. You know what I'm saying? Because regardless, my plan was to finish it, and since I wasn't really satisfied with the two tones of like super bright green and dark green, I was like, you know what, let me just try to put the green on the border. So I started doing some more dicking around because I was like, I couldn't figure out how to give the hair like a bushy effect without adding like more lines or circles or whatever. So I was trying to do something different and just like praying it came out looking nice. Which is practically what I do on every assignment. So I started trying to make like little, I don't know, indentations to make it look like it was puffy, like what is that junk called, cotton candy or something like that. I tried to do some effect like that, and I was semi satisfied. So I was like, you know what, I'm gonna have to come back to this later and do the same thing on the other side. This might have been one of those moments where I was doing something on my phone, doing some crap on my phone. I forgot that I forgot that this was being recorded while I was on the phone. The fact that this is in fast forward and it's still just sitting there, or it could have been both. I was on the phone and it froze at the same time, just that you don't see me clicking the screen because lag. Oh, there we go. I'm like, was it lagging at this point? I'm not even sure, to be honest. Nah, I probably was on the phone. And I was like, wait a second. I'm not getting any work done. So I had to cut my sucker off and get back into the mood. Oh, it did freeze, so I was right. It was both. I was just probably trying to work through it. So for unity purposes, I started trying to do the bush effect on the, I guess you would call those hands, right? No, technically not. I guess the claw parts are not even in the thing. And it froze again. Well, I keep saying freeze, but it was really like, after it lags, like there's like hit detection, but I guess that's a gaming term, but it's like it kept lagging while I was trying to draw, which is so annoying, so I had to keep closing out of this sucker. I don't know. I feel like I messed up on the face when I got finished with it. Because I guess the face is too white for me to like. I don't know. Maybe I could have did something with the green on the face. I'm not really sure, but I'm not trying to spend like 1 month working on a homework assignment when I'm probably gonna get another assignment tomorrow. So I'm like, you know what? Let me just dick around with this sucker. So I was displeased with the entire light side of the afro, so I deleted all of that, and I was like, you know, let me try to make it look more like the other side, with like a thinner little highlight with some little like swervy lines, and to give it like the illusion of puffiness or some junk. I was kind of feeling like it was a little too light, like it wasn't popping up like the freaking dark side, but popping up like the dark side, but. I was like, F it, let's just keep moving forward. So now I was trying to give you the shadows for the hair pieces and all this extra crap. And I was feeling like it was a little too dark, to be honest. Then I figured since the light is on the other side of the face, let me make this side of the face darker since it doesn't have a light on it. And then I realized that would also translate into other parts of the freaking thing. But I think I actually forgot. I think I forgot to do the same effect on the wood piece that's at the base of the face. I think I forgot to put more darkness on it because I was more focused on the face. I'm just now realizing that as I'm watching it. And then I had that error where I couldn't like the lag. I see that is very consistent with this junk. Or it's random. Sometimes it happens a lot, sometimes it happens a little. This was one of those times where it happened a lot though. It was getting very irritating. But regardless, I'm actually quite pleased with the final product of this freaking project, man. I was looking at this sucker like, oh my god, I actually made this. Compared to everything else I made, this is like god tier. For me, this is god tier. Like I'm like, I don't know what the next assignment is gonna be, but I'm semi-optimistic. I'm like, yeah, I think I might have it in the bag, as long as it doesn't involve making a freaking landscape or something like that. But if it doesn't involve making a scene with like tables and stuff, I should be good. But if it does, ah crap, I guess I'll be crying. I was gonna do a little like scuffy effect at first, but I think it wasn't gonna look good, so I said, F it, let me make this thing a little more uniform. What's this? Oh yeah, and there was a part where I was drawing on the wrong layer. I got so tight when I realized it. I was supposed to be. I think I'm. Is it? Am I doing it? Nah. I started out on the right layer, but later on I ended up on my green layer with the red, I think. And that junk got me so mad. I was like, bruh. Now I have to leave this because I'm not gonna redo this whole piece over again just to have the junk. I know in Illustrator you can just grab crap out of a layer and drag it into another layer. But I don't think you can do that in Photoshop. If you can, I don't know how to do it, so I just said F it, I just worked around it. And I really feel like I would have needed to add like more gradations of all the colors to really make it pop. I'm like, bro, I'm not trying to take like 2 weeks. I feel like it's already been 2 weeks, hasn't it? I think wasn't I working? Technically it's been like, of me actually working on it, it's probably been like 7 days or so, but due to having a life and not being able to dedicate full time, it was 7 days over the course of like 2 weeks and change. I think maybe close to two. I think it was like I don't even know. Maybe I forgot. I think it's definitely over 2 days. Well, 2 days, 2 weeks. I know that for a fact. And then I was like, oh, I forgot about the teeth. So I tried to make the part that's in the shadow part of the face darker, but I was like, it ain't coming out the way I want it to, and I don't feel like wasting mad time just to affect one freaking tooth. I was like, you know what, after it. Then it happened again. Instead of leaving the piece on like just pure white, I was like, you know what, let me just do like a faggoty background on this sucker, something a 2-year-old could do, just so that it's occupying a space. And then when I did that, I noticed there was some little cunts that was popping out because I changed the background. I didn't notice. So I was like, let me fix this crap real quick. I'm sure there's some technique to color, I guess you can say, more efficiently, but boy, we'll get there eventually. We're just now getting started with this, so it is what it is. Tips are always welcome. Tips are always welcome, son. Oh my goodness. I'm so tired right now, man. The coffee I drank already wore off. Sweating and junk. This junk is just a fight.